First you are going to the upper limb. So the key of the upper limb, the nerves of the upper limb lies in your brachial plexus. What do you mean by plexus? Plexus means a group of nerves. There are group of nerves. You get matlab one nerve will come and meet with other nerve. Plexus means meeting. You can take it as meeting. Brachial is referred to your arm. So first, the position. Where is the brachial plexus located? It is located from your neck to your axilla. So dividing them, when I name the divisions, I will say which division, I mean which part of the brachial plexus is located where. So the brachial plexus, it has like a tree. You imagine it as like a tree. A tree will have roots, a tree will have trunk, then it will have branches, but here we have divisions. So first we have roots, then we have trunk, then we have divisions. Divisions will add up, they will combine, and then they will form cords. Cords will give your branches. I guess this hierarchy is clear and you should know it on the tip of the tongue. Roots, trunks, divisions, cords and branches. So now I will explain with a simple line diagram about these trunks and roots, and you need to draw that diagram and you need to memorize it. And brachial plexus will be like a piece of cake for you. So roots and trunks. So roots and trunks are located in your neck. First you have your roots and trunks here. Roots and trunks in the neck. Then you have your divisions, cords. Divisions you have behind your clavicle, and cords also continue there in the triangles of the neck. In the supraclavicular triangle you have the cords, and the branches going through your upper limb, and around your shoulder. So these are the divisions of brachial plexus. Now let us understand it in the form of a line diagram, right? So what are roots? I will write one second. Yeah. So roots, then we have roots, trunk, divisions, cords and branches, right? So roots, remember phi, how you say phi? Remember roots means phi. So it will start from C phi and end till T1. So phi, I, Ti. You can remember T1 or Ti to remember. I'm just telling. Phi, roots is phi. C phi to T1. So C phi, in between what you have? C6, C7, C8. So see how the phi number is helping. Phi roots starting from phi ending like I. So C phi to T1. In this you have some terms. Prefixed, postfix. Prefix means C4 will also come. C4 bhi tapakta. C4 will also come. Now you call it as a prefix brachial. These are exceptions. In some individuals you have like this. C5, T1, T2 will come. I am also coming. So it is called postfix plexus. Okay, these are exceptions. So let us focus on these first. C5 to T1. You are done with the roots. Now with the trunk. What will happen? See carefully. I guess everyone is writing this. Everyone is drawing this diagram along with me. Are you, everyone? Do it along with me. You have to draw this diagram only in your paper, not the one given in your in your textbooks. You won't get that much time and that will be very confusing. This is very easy diagram and the wanted one diagram in your exams. So see, do with me carefully. C5, C6 combining. C8, T1 combining. Now the upper ke do loga, niche ke do loga, group. They will group and form your trunks. C7 is left alone. What he will do? He will go independently. Done? So let us name the let us name the trunk, middle trunk and the lower trunk. So simple na? Combine upper two, combine lower two. Done. Divisions के उतना symbol कोई है ही नहीं. Anterior posterior. Every trunk will divide into your anterior posterior. Right? Done. Divisions so good. Now chords, see carefully, chords. Who is combining with whom? You remember like this, anterior and posterior dushmana hai, they are enemies. They will not combine with each other. Only if anterior will combine with other anterior only. It will not combine with the posterior one. So, here, anterior of upper chord, anterior of middle division, this middle trunk ka anterior division and upper trunk anterior division, they both will combine. This anterior left alone, with whom he will combine? With posteriors he cannot combine. He will not combine. Dushmana hai. No. So he will say, I will go independently. Now, this all posteriors, what they will do? They will all combine. Wow, all posteriors in one group. Right? Again I am repeating, anterior division of upper trunk, anterior division of middle trunk, they will combine, form a chord. Anterior division of lower trunk left alone, he will go independently. Posterior of all will combine. Now let us name the chords. This is the lateral chord. This is the medial chord. Middle mein hai medial. Remember like this, medial chord. All posteriors combining to form the posterior chord. Very nice, na? Very easy. Now going on to branches. For branches we have amazing mnemonic. L lateral, so starting from L, write M L L, L M L, L M L. Okay. Medial division, you have medial, M for you, I am for you, M for you. Medial division, M for you. Posterior division, lunar. Posterior division, lunar. Posterior division, lunar. We will abbreviate whatever are there. First, remember the mnemonics. Lateral chord starting from L, so L, M, L. Medial chord, M for you, M for you. Posterior chord, lunar. Now let me write what does this mean. So, if you are clear till now, drop a thumbs up. If you are clear with everything, then we will start increasing. Yes, you have to draw this diagram only. Can we draw? No, you have to draw this only. Okay, everyone understood? I am going ahead. I will start expanding these if you are clear with this. Okay. Do I have any responses? Clear or not? Or I have to repeat some part? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, in exam don't write these. I have given for your remembering, memorizing thing. Don't write LML, write the full forms. Text diagram is complicated with colors, which is very suitable only for the text, not for your examinations. Yeah, right. So LML, let me expand. M for you, let me expand. And your lunar, right? Before I write the roots, now first I will write the root value. You will be asked, these branches will be given. Mostly the medial nerve, radial nerve, you need to understand the roots. So let us first trace back for posterior chord and all. What are the root values, right? Root values. So for the branches of the lateral chord, see, I am going back. So I am going here. So I will get the root value of this also, this also. So what is the rule? These are all lateral chord, right? Lateral chord. So root value is C5, C6, C7. See how it is going back. C5, C6, C7. So your root value for lateral chord is C5, C6, C7. So any nerve, if it is asked from here, then the root value will be C5, C6 and C7. Okay, done. Now we will go to the medial cord. See, trace with me, trace back with me. Medial cord, yahan se aa raha. Okay, going back. Okay, here. Okay. We are going here. Okay, this is simple. We are getting only C8 and T1. So, your medial cord root value is C8 and T1. Medial cord all will have C8 and T1. Exception is there. I will tell when I name the branches. Okay, here, this is a bada gichi. posterior cord. See, posterior cord, from everywhere it is coming, everywhere. So from C5 to T1, everyone. C5, C6, C7, C8, T1. But here you have exceptions. Everyone will not take this much load. Everyone cannot take with them. Only the radial nerve will take. Radial nerve will say, I am the largest nerve, I will take with myself. But others will say, no, no, we will not take this much. Now who will take how much? We will see. This Lua will take only the initial two, C5, C6. So this Lua nerve's root value is C5, C6. I will be expanding. Then again I will correlate with the root value. So don't worry. LUA will have root value of C5, C6. N is there. N will have root value of C6, C7, C8. C6, C7, C8. This radial nerve is very bulky. Why? He can take to C5 to T1. Okay. So this is posterior cord is a little tricky. So Lua will have C5, C6. N will have C6, C7, C8. Yeah, remaining timing I will, if it gets ended, I will send the new link again back. Join quickly and we will restart. Okay, sorry, bear for today. Okay, done. Now let us expand it. Right. L stands for your lateral pectoral nerve. Lateral pectoral nerve. M stands, so I will be naming. I remembered it and I found it easy. If I name the lateral cord and medial cord together, it will be easy for me. See, here there is lateral medial pectoral nerve. Here one M is medial pectoral nerve. So easy na? Just change. Lateral pectoral nerve, medial pectoral nerve. Now who is M here? M is musculocutaneous nerve. Musculocutaneous nerve. Here you have two persons like this, similar name. They will be medial cutaneous nerve. Medial cutaneous nerve. One will be of arm, one will be of forearm. So simple. Musculocutaneous, here you make it medial cutaneous. Wow, wow, wow. Now L. Last L will stand for your lateral root of median nerve. So this M will stand for medial root of median nerve. And U for your ulnar nerve. Right? Now this now let's name this. This is also simple. This is lower pectoral nerve. This is upper pectoral nerve. N is your nerve to latissimus dorsi, also called as your thoracodorsal nerve. A is for your axillary. A is for your axillary nerve. R is for your radial nerve. Okay, got it, guys? Now again, quick recap. L for lateral pectoral nerve, same right here, medial pectoral nerve. M for musculocutaneous, M for medial cutaneous of arm, medial cutaneous of forearm. L lateral root of median nerve, medial root of median nerve. U is left, this is your ulnar nerve. Now lunar, L lower pectoral, upper pectoral, nerve to latissimus dorsi, axillary nerve and radial nerve. Now let us see, if you are asked, the most asked, I am highlighting musculocutaneous nerve. What is the root value? Wow, it is simple. C5, C6, C7. C5, C6, C7. If you are asked the root value of ulnar nerve, C8, T1, but here is an exception. It will also receive some fibers from your C7. Some fibers. Ulnar nerve is the only exception here. It will receive some fibers from the C7 part, right? Now, if you are asked the root value of axillary nerve, what I will say, the axillary nerve is axillary nerve is C5 and C6. Lua right, C5 and C6. Samira, I have a doubt there. Please, can you convey it to me? C lower subscapular. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Subscapular. See, it is conventional C8 and T1 of the medial cord. Along with this, it will also receive some fibers from C7. So what root value you will write? You will write first C8 T1, also fibers from C7. Okay, this is the root value of ulnar nerve. Okay, I'm sorry for this mistake. It is subscapular. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Upper, lower subscapular and upper sub. I just went with the done with this main branches. Are we done? Now here this upper one, this all upper authorities will do something different, right? So now let us see what different they are doing. Here this upper trunk will give your two branches, two branches. What are they? They are suprascapular, ऊपर से आ रही, suprascapular, and your nerve to subclavius muscle under your clavicles, nerve to subclavius and suprascapular. Are we done? Upper trunk is giving this divisions. Upper trunk is giving this divisions. Here from the roots also you have a nerve. You have the nerve. Your C5, C6, C7 will join and give a long nerve. What is that nerve? Thoracic nerve of Bell. Who will it innervate? Your serratus anterior. Your serratus anterior, guys. Serratus anterior. Okay. We are done with all branches and your brachial plexus is easy peasy now. Any doubts? Anything to be repeated? Tell me now. One more point I'll add, then I will take the doubts. This chaurasta, not chaurasta, cherasta. What we'll say, this is your ups point, like cherasta, main point. C5, C6 coming here, anterior posterior going from here, suprascapular, nerve to subclavius going from there. This cherasta is your ups point. Okay? Anything to be repeated? If anyone joined late, I will give a quick recap if you ask. Okay? Let's be quick because we have to finish the session, right? Any doubt? Anything to be repeated? I'm done with the brachial plexus. Mm. Anything to be repeated, guys? Anything you didn't get? Anything hard for you? You should learn brachial plexus and go from here today. You should be able to write it directly in your exams. Just you make yourself sit today after this class. It will take 5 minutes. Make this chart, write this, two papers, keep it with you. Just revise this in before the exam. Nerves from roots. Okay, fine. Nerves from roots, you have only one. C5, C6, C7, they will give fibers and you will get a long nerve, long thoracic nerve of Bell. It will supply your serratus anterior muscle. Okay? Hmm? Okay, is it clear? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you for reminding. C5, you have dorsal scapular nerve. These many nerves I'm forgetting. Sorry, I'm sorry, very sorry. So totally extra nerves you have four from these, okay? Remember like this. From the roots two and from the one trunk two. Two. Suprascapular nerve to subclavius, dorsal scapular from your C5, C5, C6, C7, long thoracic nerve of Bell. Okay? I'm sorry for forgetting because I'm getting here continuous pings of the participants to admit and in that I forgot. Sorry. Okay. Is it clear now? Anything else to add? I am very happy that participants are listening to me and pointing out my mistakes. I like it. Now are we done? Now we will move to the arm. Now we will move to the upper limb. So upper limb, it has three components, right? Arm, your forearm, muscles, I mean muscle compartments, and your hand. you have these. So I am basically focusing today on nervous innervation. With that, you need to know the muscles also. So I will just give you an idea and we will perform an activity so that you remember it for more time. So 1 minute. So your arm and forearm, everyone, not hand, divide them into anterior compartment and posterior compartment, your muscles. Just a rough I am telling, not anterior and posterior. So arm, anterior compartment, posterior compartment. Forearm, anterior compartment, posterior compartment. So your arm, every muscle in the anterior compartment, every muscle is handled by your musculocutaneous nerve. Musculocutaneous nerve will supply everyone in the in the anterior compartment of the arm. Okay, and in the posterior compartment, who will take? Right. Yes, I have kept the applied aspect for the last, because if you don't know the actions of the nerves, you will not be able to understand why is that condition giving rise to such position or such signs. So I kept it for last. Okay. Forearm. Forearm anterior compartment. This compartment, who is handling that? Is by your median nerve and ulnar nerve. ये दो है ना, median and ulnar. These are handling together. Radial nerve, here also he is dominating. I will take care. Radial nerve. Chala. Hand, there is no anterior and posterior compartment. There are intrinsic muscles of hand. So intrinsic muscles are handled by ulnar and medial. Okay, is this funda clear? This a rough draft to make our life easy. Arm, anterior compartment, musculocutaneous posterior, radial nerve. Forearm, median and ulnar, and radial. Okay. So arm, anterior compartment, musculocutaneous, posterior, radial nerve. Forearm, median and ulnar, anterior compartment, I mean the flexor compartment. Posterior means your extensor compartment by your radial nerve. Hand, you have intrinsic muscles of your hand. They will be taken by your ulnar and radial nerve. Now everyone, grab up your sketch pens. When we are studying about human body, why not use our body to learn it? Why not? So first, I cannot show my arm here and the muscles are very less. So I will draw here only. Forearm, we will do it together. So this is your arm. Biceps, triceps, boys will be knowing so well, right? Biceps in the anterior compartment. In front you have the biceps. Who else is there? You have a coracobrachialis muscle. This is your coracoid process. Right? Coracoid process, it is going and inserting in your humerus. So coracobrachialis coming from your coraco and ending in your arm. Coracobrachialis, not the humerus, sorry, no, the incision is not the humerus but the arm. Coraco, why is it named like that? Arm. I am not one. Brachialis you will have. Okay. So anterior compartment, these many muscles only. Biceps, your coracobrachialis. Posteriorly what you will have? Posteriorly one and only triceps. Okay. So now tell me, anterior compartment, who is handling the anterior compartment? Your musculocutaneous. Bharo ab khali. Biceps supplied by musculocutaneous. Coracobrachialis supplied by musculocutaneous. Brachialis supplied by musculocutaneous. Exceptions are there, I will tell it afterwards, but for now, remember musculocutaneous. Triceps, posterior compartment. Who is doing that posterior compartment? Your radial nerve. Bharo bhai bharo, radial nerve. Triceps supplied by your radial nerve. Okay. Now, after that, now let us do it on my hand. I am writing the muscles because this is very easy. You go on seeing for 10 minutes, after 10 or 20 minutes, you will remember like anything I am telling, no? So let us use our body. Now grab up your sketch pens and write with this, and you should send me photos after this session. I need my WhatsApp flooded with photos. And you can keep that photo just before your Viva or anything. You just see that photo. You will You will not waste your time. You will finish it in 1 minute revising. Okay, chalo. So naming flexor compartment. First superficial bhai. This is my medial side. This is my ulnar my lateral side. So starting from the medial side, what I will have here? Flexor, carpi, ulnaris, all over here. My flexor, carpi, ulnaris. Keep it here. Flexor. Same उसका भाई रहता radial side पे. Flexor, carpi, radialis. Spoil your pretty hands for today. You will not spoil your exam. Okay. So flexor carpi ulnaris, flexor carpi radialis. In between them, who is there? Flexor digitorum superficialis. Wow, wow, wow. It will go like this. Your flexor digitorum superficialis for your fingers. Right? One special muscle you have, long tendon. Because of that, his name like that, long tendon. You have your palmaris longus. Palmaris longus. Okay. So tell me, repeat with me. Flexor carpi ulnaris, flexor carpi radialis. Between you have your flexor digitorum superficialis, long tendon, palmaris longus. Done. Superficial layer done. Now let's go down. One more. Here you have your, this is my supine position, right? This is my supine position. But here I will have your pronator. Pronator. And remember, the origin of all this flexor compartment is from your medial epicondyle. यहाँ से पूरे होते everyone is arising from the medial epicondyle all together in a group. So this is my pronator. Now I will go down deep. Let us go into the deep layer. Flexor digitorum superficialis. Under him who is there? Flexor digitorum profundus. Writing with a different color. Flexor digitorum profundus. Under that, flexor digitorum profundus. Here you have a beautiful square muscle. That is your pronator quadratus. Quadrilateral है ना, तो pronator quadratus, right? Flexor digitorum profundus done. Now near your thumb, one muscle will be there. Flexor. Who is this? Pollicis. In foot we had hallucis. Here you have pollicis. Flexor pollicis longus muscle. Longus. Okay. We are done with the flexor muscles. Isn't it too easy to remember rather than just mugging up? Let me write with the dark color here. Now repeat with me again. You will not flexor carpi superficial layer. Flexor carpi ulnaris, flexor carpi radialis, flexor digitorum superficialis, long tendon, flexor palmaris longus, pronator. Done with the superficial. Deep में क्या है? 3 है. Deep you will have flexor digitorum profundus. Below your superficialis profundus. Your pronator quadratus, flexor pollicis longus. Are you done? Shall we move to pollicis longus? Your all muscles here will be flexor only. So ये तो prefix is confirmed for them. Okay. Let's do it. Let's start. Now it will arise. Here it arose from the medial epicondyle, right? Now it will arise from the lateral epicondyle. But as I am rotating, this is my medial lateral. So lateral idhar rehta. So start it like this. Okay. Now first superficial. How we did here? Let us do the same here. First मगर यहाँ पे you will have your brachioradialis. Brachioradialis will be there. Brachioradialis. First start with brachio. Long muscle is there. Brachioradialis. Yes, Mariam, you have raised your hand. Any question, dear? Put it in the chat box. Brachioradialis. Brachioradialis. Now after that you will have. I am starting from the, this is my thumb side. I am naming from the thumb side. Remember guys. So brachioradialis. After that who will be there? Your extensor carpi radialis. We named their flexor carpi radialis, same name here, flexor carpi radialis, but here two are there. Radialis longus is there and radialis brevis is there. Your radialis brevis is there. Okay, same, his brother will be on this side, right? Extensor carpi ulnaris. Here ulnaris only one is there. Okay, so extensor brachioradialis, extensor carpi radialis longus, extensor carpi radialis brevis, and extensor carpi ulnaris is done. Now let us see in between who will be there, same like flexor side, your extensor digitorum superficialis. No, extensor digitorum only. Here no superficialis, no profundus, only extensor digitorum. Yes, I will repeat, Mariam. I will repeat. Just wait, please. Okay, done. Now you have a small muscle near your elbow, small triangular muscle, if I name it Anconius, conicon Anconius. I will write a spelling here, I am not able to show. Anconius, conicon Anconius. Samjhe? Okay, Anconius. Now here special namings are there by extensor compartment. Why he is needing so many names, I don't know, but let us do it. Extensor digiti minimi, small muscle will go extensor digiti minimi. This is your digiti minimi, extensor digiti minimi. इसके same यहाँ पर रहते extensor digiti. How is it, you know, if there is on lateral side, his brother will be there on medial side most of the times. Extensor digiti. Here you have your extensor pollicis longus, extensor pollicis brevis, but they are in the deep compartment. Okay, this is the first layer, they will be in second layer. Extensor pollicis brevis, extensor pollicis longus, extensor pollicis brevis, because we had extensor digiti minimi. Now who else is left? Here you have one more. Now we have entered into deep compartment. Superficial compartment, only these many are there. I will repeat again. From your thumb side, now let us do brachioradialis, extensor carpi radialis, longus bhi rehta, brevis bhi rehta. Okay, extensor carpi ulnaris. Okay, in between them extensor digitorum. Here no superficialis, no profundus. Okay, done. One digiti minimi, extensor digiti minimi. Ab competition ko thumb will also have, but in deep layer. Extensor, they will have two. Extensor pollicis longus, extensor pollicis brevis. Along with this you have your abductor pollicis longus, abductor pollicis longus. Okay, abductor pollicis longus. And for this special extensor side, this index finger will have special thing. Extensor indicis is present. Extensor indicis. Only on the extensor side, flexor side, index finger not given so much importance. Only on extensor side. Extensor indicis. Okay. Now you have your pronator was back, so here you will have your supinator. ठीक है? Supinator. We are done. We are done with the muscles. Flexor carpi ulnaris, flexor carpi radialis, flexor digitorum superficialis. Then your pronator, palmaris longus. Flexor digitorum profundus, pronator quadratus, flexor. Yeah, I am repeating. Coming there only. This flexor compartment done. Extensor may be same. Brachioradialis, one special person. Right first brachioradialis. Then extensor carpi radial longus brevis. Extensor carpi ulnaris. Then extensor digitorum. Then extensor digiti minimi. I will also give competition. Extensor pollicis longus, extensor pollicis brevis. And abductor pollicis longus. And index finger to rotate this नचाने के लिए इसको extensor indicis को is given more importance. Extensor indicis. Yeah, and here you have your supinator. About the Anconius, beta, I have to show how I should come. This is my elbow, right? If I draw it here, wait, I will try to draw. This is my elbow. take my hand. This is my elbow. You will have a triangular muscle. I will be showing in the 3D model. Just wanted to do this activity for you so that you remember for more. Take a picture and keep it.